Hey guys, it's Wendy, and as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be telling you guys what happened between me and Wilito. I already filmed this video literally all last night, but I was just talking way too much and I just told you guys literally every single little thing of our relationship, which I found kind of dumb because we already forgave each other for all that stuff. Like, he would do shit and I forgave him for it, and I did something and he forgave me for it. So I don't really think it's necessary if we forgave each other for it, you know? Like, there's no reason to be bringing it up now. But I will be telling you guys what happened this last time, just because it's the worst thing that he could have ever possibly done to me, and I feel like you guys just deserve to know, and I deserve to say it because it's really bad, guys. So I'm just gonna start by saying that I know we weren't dating, and I know it wasn't like a actual relationship in a way. I know we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but both me and Willie don't know what it was. Like, we were practically dating, and it's my fault for even continuing to talk to somebody who basically just led me on and was never gonna ask me out. I know that's my fault. I know you could call me dumb. At the end of the day, I am dumb. I'm dumb for going back. I'm dumb for staying with him for this long. But I do want to say, like, me and Wilito, we both know we owed, like, we would talk about it, we owed each other like all the loyalty there was. It was mutual as it could ever be, and I know he knows that, so I do want to just tell you guys that. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with these past 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I just wanted to take Valentina to California because we were going to Disney with my friends. And then after that, I was at Airbnb, and I only had it for a week. So then after that, my friend Mary invited me to her house. I was at Mary's house for about like 3 days, and then Wilito ended up calling me and telling me to go to dinner with him and his friends. And I told him, like, I'm kind of busy right now, like, it's super late, I don't think I'll be able to make it in time. And he said, no, it's okay, like, I'll leave the door unlocked, just come with Valentina, and when we're done eating, we'll just go to the house. I was like, okay. I drove down to his house. Me and Valentina got there, and all his friends and him were there. The vibes were so good. Literally everything was perfect. Like, the first couple of days, literally the most perfect time I could have spent with Valentina and him. And the reason why I even took Valentina in the first place, like, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, you're not even dating him, whatever. He had already previously met Valentina. Me and him were literally like, we weren't dating. Oh my god, that's what pisses me off, because we weren't dating, but me and him were literally like as serious as it can be. And my thinking was that he wanted to spend time with me and Valentina just to see like what it's like, I guess. Like, that was my thinking. Like, it was just like just trying to see how it is, or like how it would work. I don't know, that was my thinking. I was like, okay. I also wanted to be around him, obviously, and I wanted to be around like the two people I loved the most. So me and Valentina got there. The vibes were so good. For the first like 2 days, vibes were perfect. And then me and Wilito would have conversations here and there, like random ass conversations, and I already like felt some type of way with the shit he would say. But I really, like, I just ignored everything he said, everything he did to me. Like, I had that man on a pedestal, so I could never think that he would do anything to me. So I ignored all of the fucking red flags the universe could have given me. So I remember, like, the third day, he ended up going through my phone, and he saw that I would FaceTime my friend from Portland and my friend Edgar in a group FaceTime. And that man literally went so crazy on me. It was literally like, a man has never gone that crazy on me, and especially for something that small. Like, he literally got mad over FaceTime. But then I was thinking, I was like, okay, I would get mad if he FaceTimed a girl. So then I ended up just like saying, like, I'm sorry, like, I understand why you're upset. I would be upset the same exact thing. Like, I understood him. So I ended up saying sorry, and then he, like, I guess he forgave me for FaceTiming somebody. And then I remember one of those days, we had a conversation, and he was like, oh, did you ever fuck anybody when we would stop talking? Mind you, we would only stop talking for max 2 days. Like, we would like argue, and then we would stop talking max 2 days. So he asked me, he was like, would you ever fuck anybody, did you ever fuck anybody like when we ever stopped talking. And I said no. I told him that that's disgusting. That is the worst thing that anybody could ever possibly do, is fuck somebody else, fuck you, and then fuck somebody else again, and then fuck you again. I told him like I would never do that shit to him. I literally never even talked to a man since I started talking to him. And that's the crazy part is that he literally had my phone, my password. He literally would go through my phone and he would get mad over the smallest shit, which keep in mind for later on, but he was just projecting. So we had that conversation and I was like, no, like I would never do that to you. And I ended up asking him, I was like, did you ever fuck anybody when we would stop talking? And he said, and then he said some weird shit, like some red flag ass shit. Like I literally ignored it. And I remember he told me, he was like, oh, like it's not as bad if it's not as bad when a guy fucks a girl, like it's worse when a girl gets fucked. And I was like, at that moment I was just like, okay, there's no way he's telling me this shit. Like he had to have fucked another girl if he's telling me this shit. And I literally ignored that. I know I should have fucking took that as a sign. I know I should have paid more attention to it. I know I should have I should have trusted my intuition. I know, and I'm so sorry guys. I'm dumbest bitch ever. That night I was like, hey, like I'm leaving in the morning with Valentina. If you wake up and we're not here, it's because we had left. I let him know we're leaving. The morning comes, Valentina wakes up, I buy her breakfast, we eat breakfast, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was him telling me that it's different when a guy fucks a girl. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was because I saw Fabio put his password in his phone. I don't know what it was, but I felt a gut feeling. I felt like I just needed to go through his phone. So he was knocked out, dead asleep. And I was walking into the room. I kept walking in and out just to make sure he was asleep. And his phone was literally like right here. And I was like, this is literally the only chance. Like I've never gone through that man's phone ever. He literally had my password. Like he would go through my phone like every single fucking day. Never ever did I go through that man's phone. And you know why I never went through that man's phone? Was because I trusted him. Literally, I would have never ever thought, I would have never ever thought that he would do me as dirty as he did. Not one time did it cross my mind that he was doing this to me, which is why I never went through his phone. But that morning I just felt the need to do it, so I got his phone. Okay, and I was like, maybe I don't remember the password, so I literally put it up to his face and it didn't work. So I was like, fuck, if I don't remember his password, like I can't go through it. So I went to the sala and I put in the password and it worked. And when I saw that phone unlock, I was like, oh my god, like there's no way. So I started going through his phone. I gotta pull out the iPad for this. I do have a notes of everything he did, even when we were good. And the reason why I have these notes is because every time something would happen or whatever, like I would try to look back at these and tell myself, okay, he's done this to me, he's done that to me, like I need to get over him. Never worked, but it will work this time because it's the worst shit he could have possibly ever done to me. So I will always keep these notes just to look back on. But okay, let's start with the first things that I found on his phone. So I opened his phone, I went through his pictures. I saw screenshots of girls on FaceTime, and I'll put the pictures right here. And the craziest part is, like, I was going through his camera roll, and one screenshot would be of FaceTime with me, another would be the redhead, another would be the fucking curly head girl, another one would be a fucking blonde, another one would be another one. Like there was like 4 different girls, and in between those screenshots it was me on FaceTime with him, which is so crazy to me. So I saw the screenshots of the FaceTime, and I also saw, this is the weirdest shit ever, like that man is so weird, but I saw a screen recording of a girl in her underwear, and I don't even know if the girl knew she was being screen recorded, but she was just in her underwear and like showing him. And like like in the screen recording, like you can see him in the fucking corner, and like that just like grossed me out. Like I literally did not know that man was like that, and it just grossed me out seeing him screen record and just seeing him in that fucking FaceTime corner, whatever. That literally, like, that grossed me out. And then after that, my heart had already dropped. My heart was to my fucking feet, bro. Like I was already like it's over with. After that, I saw a conversation with a girl, and basically the first picture was a picture of her birth control, and this was in February. Like, this wasn't when we were serious, so this doesn't matter, but after that, like, it matters. So it's a picture of her birth control, and she said, "I'll take the Plan B tomorrow if you want." He said, "Yay." Whatever, that doesn't matter. Okay, he fucked a bitch. Okay, but then he saw her, I think she was in Chicago, but then he sees her again after they had already fucked. While we're talking, he sees her again. God knows if they fucked. I don't know if they fucked, because like there's no proof right here that they fucked, but only God knows if they fucked. I know you guys saw that vape story time where a girl gave Wilito a vape, and it was like a phone and you could call it. That was the same girl that he had fucked in February. And then I scrolled a little bit down, and turns out she signed an NDA. I don't know if it was because she signed an NDA September 5th, and I don't know if it was because they had fucked. I don't know what she has to keep from him. I don't know what she can say about him, but I'm guessing it's that they fucked. So she signed an NDA. He hung out with her after they fucked when we were still together. He would also hang out with multiple girls. Literally July 30th, we were good. Like, you guys can go back on TikToks, you guys go back on screen recordings. Like, literally all these times we were good, and we wouldn't stop talking for more than 2 days. So we would stop talking here and there, literally 2 days, max 2 days, which is the craziest part. That means he texted all these girls, he FaceTimed all these girls while we were fucking good. So he would also hang out with random ass girls. July 30th, like I said, he hung out with a girl named Sarah. Don't know who she is, don't really care. He hung out with her, and I don't know what was after this, but I'm guessing they fucked. It was 2 in the morning. She said, "Dude, I'm gonna fall asleep." I'm guessing they fucked. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you guys, but they hung out while we were talking. I said that I wasn't gonna bring up anything like from the past, like before this up, but it kind of has to do with this. So basically, there was this this artist that I took a picture with, and I posted it, and that same night the artist's ex texted Wilito and on some weird shit, and it was just this whole thing where Wilito, I told Wilito to unfollow her, and he was saying that they never talked, and it was just this whole thing. And the girl, the artist's ex, said on live that they were talking, and she didn't tell me anything, which is the craziest part. But that was like a whole thing. And then when I was going through the messages, he would literally talk about that artist's ex with other people, and he said that, let me read it, the guy's girl, and they were like blah blah blah, she added me to her close friends last night and posted like a hot pic. I liked it back. Literally when we were still good. This shit was, it doesn't have a date, but I'm guessing it was like August 6th. I don't know, it doesn't have a date, but that's so crazy to me because I literally told him about her. And I remember when I would tell him about her, he literally told me like, "Wendy, no, like I don't know who she is, like I love you, don't overthink, like I love you so much, I have nothing to do with her." And that girl literally knew all along too, because she had said on live one time that they were talking, which is so crazy to me. And also with the same girl, his sister, Fed's mom, literally told him to make a TikTok with that girl, knowing that me and him were together. So his sister was like, "Hey, like make a TikTok with that girl." I met his sister, I talked to his sister, I literally would FaceTime his sister with him. Like, it's so crazy to me. And then she was like, yeah, she was like, "You better be all over For You page." Bro, like that's how Wilito is. Like, he literally only cares about that shit, and I guess it runs in the family. Okay guys, I have to like stand up for this because this is the worst thing you guys will ever hear. I literally never ever thought that this man would be able to do this to me, and it's literally the worst shit ever, guys. I don't even know how to start this, but basically I saw a girl with the contact name as V, like just V. I opened it, I scrolled up. The first conversation where it was on August 2nd, it was 3 girls' names. I'm not gonna put their names, but whatever. And I'm guessing this time she met him at the club that he was hosting or whatever. but that was August 2nd. August 3rd, guys, he texts that V girl, "I'm in love with you, just landed." She said, "I'll see you back here in San Antonio then." He said, "What are you doing?" "Getting food with my friends, then going swimming." "Did you go buy that?" Okay guys, I don't want to cry. I'm not gonna cry. That's so embarrassing. I'm not gonna cry over a fucking man. He says, "Did you go buy that?" Meaning one thing, plan B. She said, I'm about to. I wanted something in my stomach first. What are you doing?" Blah, 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 blah. That was August 3rd, guys. August 25th, it's the same girl, the V girl. I guess he was back in San Antonio. I don't know. And, he said, "Do I see you?" And she said, "Yeah, obviously, where you at?" And then he sends another $100, which means another thing, which means another plan B. Guys, when I saw that, he said that he was in love with her, like, you guys don't understand, like, that shit. Like, okay, like it's one thing to fuck another girl, it's another thing to text her that you're in love with her. And when I scrolled up and I saw her name was Valentina, and that's why he had her contact name saved as V, because I know he felt guilty that she had the same fucking name as my daughter. And that was literally the worst that he could ever possibly do. It's one thing to fuck a girl, it's another thing to fuck her raw, and it's another to fuck a girl with the same name as my fucking daughter. And the worst part of it all, guys, he would literally, August 3rd, he was with her. August 7th, we hung out for like a week. August 25th, he fucked her again. And after that, we hung out again, bro. Like, it's literally like me, her, which is so disgusting. He fucked her raw. He bought her plan B. Her name's Valentina. That's literally like, I'm not even gonna keep talking because I'm swear to God, like, I'm gonna crash out right now. So I don't even want to keep talking about it, guys. But I just wanted you guys to see how fucking crazy, like, I don't want to live with this built up, which is why I'm telling you guys, because like, I know it would hurt even more that you guys don't know all this shit. So I just want to tell you guys, and it hurts so bad just because I really did love that man. Really, like, all I wanted from him was to be his girlfriend. I wanted to be with him. I was so patient with him. I really thought like we could make things work. And the craziest part is that he literally, like, it's so crazy because he fucked a girl named Valentina, and a week later he invites me and my daughter named Valentina to his fucking house. And me, okay, like, you guys can blame me for being around him or whatever it is. You guys can blame me for going back. You guys can blame me for taking Valentina, but I was so oblivious to what he could possibly do. Like, I had this man on a fucking pedestal, guys. Never did I ever think that he could fuck another girl. Every time he would go, like, yeah, I would like overthink and shit, but every time he would go to another state, not once did I think he could possibly, like, not once did I think it's in him to fuck another girl. Like, that had never crossed my mind. And so reading those messages, I was like, there's no way that I really, like, I trusted this man. I never went through his phone. I never thought he could fuck another girl. And now, like, looking back at it, like, now that I know he's able to do that, he went to Vegas this past weekend. Like, now I know he's able to do that. Now I know he's gonna go fuck another bitch in a fucking different state and not have 1 ounce of guilt in him. And right now I am more mad than sad because I feel like I already cried as much as I possibly could over this. I love that, guys. I don't know how many times I could tell you guys I love that man so much. All I did was care for that man. I literally wanted nothing but the best for that fucking tick monster. Like, I literally was there for him no matter what. Like, he would tell me like, oh, like, Wendy, I feel so sad, like, I feel so depressed, and I would tell him like, no, Abuelito, you just need to stream, you just need to be productive, you just need to be motivated, like, I can help you. I would give him ideas for YouTube. Like, I was literally I was with that man through everything. Like, I forgave him for so much. Like, and I would always tell him that I could forgive him for talking to another girl, I could forgive him for following another girl, I could forgive him for liking a girl's TikToks, I could forgive him for whatever it is. But once he fucks, like, I would always tell him that, and I'm glad I told him that. I could forgive him for so much, but fucking another girl, that's like that's unforgivable. And I'm still like, I don't even want to post this because I still have so much love for him, but at this point, like, he doesn't deserve my love for him. He doesn't deserve me caring for him. He doesn't deserve any of the shit I've done for him. And I know I'm so mad right now, and I'm crashing out mid video, but like, truthfully, all I wanted was to be loved, and I know I was looking for it at the wrong place. I know I should have fucking knew that I wasn't gonna receive that from him, but I really just wanted it to be him. And at the end of the day, everything, like, I knew going through that phone, like, I knew that shit happened for a reason. If I didn't go through that phone, like, he could have gone to Texas again and fucked that bitch named, see, now I can't even say that bitch name Valentina because that's my fucking daughter's name. He could have fucked that girl in Texas. He could have fucked that girl in Chicago. Could have fucked the other girl in California. That's 3 different girls that I would have no idea about if I didn't go through that fucking phone. So I'm gonna stop this video right here because I don't want to crash out. But you guys can do whatever you will with this information. I'm literally not doing this for anything. I get nothing from telling you guys this, but I just want to feel that relief. Like, I know having this built up and not telling you guys is gonna hurt me even more, because he's making TikToks. Literally today he was making TikToks about some oh, I can finally sleep peacefully without her, some shit like that. Like, I just wanted you guys to know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'm sorry I'm dumb as fuck.